Hi, Leo, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive. Welcome to your general monthly read. We're going to see what wants to reveal itself to you for this month. We'll talk a little bit about career, finance, and about life, and a little bit of love. I'm going to do my bi-weeklies after this, but I want to get the monthlies out for you. So let's take a look at what's coming out for Leo. What's coming out for Leo here in the month of April 2023. Guys, continue to like, subscribe, and share. And definitely note your comments too. I do appreciate it, guys. I appreciate all the love. It allows me to keep doing these as well. All right. So let's take a look. And what else do we get? And one more. All right, fantastic. Okay, we'll start here and then we'll add some clarifiers along the way. So let's take a look at what we've got here. Now, we've got the Hierophant energy. So now this comes out specifically as it relates to your career. And this is about really finding what it is that you really want to do. All right. The Hierophant energy is Taurus energy. So what is it that Leo wants to do? What brings you peace to your life and gives you the keys to do that within your work life? Okay, what does that mean for you on a professional basis? So for a lot of you here, this could be success in working in groups. This could be education that you're doing, Taurus. You're getting more education on what it is that you want to be a leader, perhaps, in this. To become maybe a person like this. This is a leader in terms of, going through life skills and being able to help others with support in some sort of way. But I do get some sort of education is coming through. Perhaps helping others overcome obstacles in some sort of way. Sorry, I guess that was my... Okay, I guess it was important. Apparently one of the rocks wanted to move. So with that being said, yeah, it could be that you're doing teamwork, but it also could be that you're getting some sort of mentor around you as well, okay? And it could be, making sure that you are keeping your money safe in traditional areas as well. So that's coming into play. There is a decision that you're making. Now, some of you could be at a precipice, like a point where you're going to make some sort of decision. Maybe you're perhaps at some sort of stalemate and you're not sure perhaps which way that you want to move forward. But this is saying is that you've got an opportunity to create some sort of change and make some sort of decision. All right. So within the Two of Swords, I get there is an opportunity, yes, for a decision, but maybe you're choosing between career paths. Some of you could be, deciding, hey, which path do I want to take? Maybe there's conflicts at work, and maybe that you are perhaps taking a side in terms of that, whatever that is. Okay, it's just reminds you to follow your intuition, as you continue down your path, especially in your career. Follow your intuition and the decisions, and deal with conflicts directly through clear communication. And it's also a period that you might accept this as being as a time where there might be a little bit of uncertainty. There could be a little bit of uncertainty regarding your career, but this is saying keep the faith, and a better future is going to open the door for you here. But you have to keep the faith, and that's what's going to be very, very key. Okay, you might feel like you're stuck in the middle of something, or maybe there's hidden information, but this is saying that transition, that you're between kind of two worlds or between two jobs or relationships or in the middle of a move. This is what's coming through. Let's take a look at what else comes through for you within in terms of your career within the month of April. Anything that wants to be highlighted. Oh my gosh, and I shuffled this all the way through. Do something different. This is saying don't go back. This is about doing something different. Maybe something different that you've maybe never done before, okay? So this is stepping out of, kind of like the regular, and it's asking you to say, hey, okay, it's time to check a look at what you've done in the past, and it's time to move forward and actually do something different, okay? So I'm just thinking, guys, that in terms of this, it could be maybe that you guys are embarking on a new path, some sort of new path. Do something that you love. There's a heart there, so it could be something of the sort. But this is like doing the same thing over and over, just just like that saying goes, is insanity, or expecting a different result, right? So if you do the same thing over and over and over and expect a different result, they call that insanity. But this is saying is if you want to get different results, free yourself frustration of that, and it's focusing in on seeking well thought out responses in life where you're most challenged. And this is saying, like, if you typically speak up a lot, this is saying maybe don't speak up so much. If you speak up a lot, if you don't speak up a lot, it's saying speak up. All right, you know what that is for you, okay? But if you give the minimum, then it's kind of like an opportunity. Now's the time to maybe give the maximum, okay? So push your limits, all right, as you move forward, on this. It's going to pay off. Open up, be generous with your time, focus on energy, effort, and then, focusing on love, and you're going to get what you want, guys. Do something different is coming through here. What is Spirit's advice for you as it pertains to your career, coming through? Your career, your business, what is that? What's coming through for you here? What do we got? Yeah, you know what, guys? It's changing perspective. All right, there's some sort of new perspective that is coming into play. I get the Milky Way, right? And the Milky Way is just a huge galaxy, right? But this is saying that it wants you to get a bigger perspective about something. Maybe I don't know, maybe it's been too narrow. Okay, maybe your perspective has been a little bit too narrow, regarding a situation. Okay. But yeah, I mean, it's a huge universe, the Milky Way, right? So it is, this is what's coming into play here. Huge galaxy. But you know what it means? It's like taking a perspective, taking a different perspective. Maybe you've lost your perspective, guys, in some sort of way. Maybe that, that you are, that's why you have to do something different. And that's what wants you to maybe gather information from your senses and get, regain your perspective. Do some meditation to help out. Maybe you have to detach for a moment to gain perspective. And it doesn't mean that you don't care. It just indicates that you're looking for things, and you want to see something just from a different perspective, a different point of view. Okay. So it's not clouded by emotions and judgments and attachment to the outcome. Okay. So that's what this is saying. But if you do that, you're going to come to understand a bigger perspective. Okay. That's rather than just what the ego wants you to do. Step back for a moment, right? It's going to allow you to see something that maybe you didn't see before, but you'll get a clear vision and you have more of an open mind. Okay. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. Kind of almost as if that you guys, how you kind of step back and you're like you're here and you're actually a witness of what it is that you're doing. Step back and look at a perspective. Look at yourself, looking at yourself, and take a bigger perspective. Be the witness in the scenario, and saying, okay, what will my higher self do in that instance? So this is just some sort of thing that could actually help you here. Let's take a look at what numerology might have to say for you here in your career. What do we got? Rebirth. Nice, guys. This is like a brand new opportunity to surge ahead and do it in a different way. So, in terms of communication, and it'll bring you a lot more stability. This is focusing in on the root chakra. So focus in on this communicating of, this is rebirth that's going to give you some sort of major balance, a strong foundation, okay? That's nice. It could be, it reduces to a 7, and 7's our house of partnerships, working together, one-on-one relationships. So that might indicate something for your guys out there as well. Now, the next card that I get is focusing in on your finances, okay? Now, I get the 7 of Cups. Now, the 7 of Cups focuses in on, again, the same house, like the 7th house of partnerships, right? So with the 7 of Cups, I get that there's an opportunity. This is about career options. You might have a lot of career options, guys, all right? This is about making a choice and really sticking to it, okay? And yeah, making a choice and sticking to it. So that could be the case, okay? Now, you could have perhaps a lot of financial opportunities that are before you, some of which are good, some of which are not, but be cautious about the financial choices that you're making. Review all of your options, Leo, because some may not be as bright as it may appear to be, okay? So, once you feel confident in taking one path, then this card is a pure sign to take a grounded action and bring your vision to reality, okay? So that's what I get. And again, it's 7th house, having to do with partnerships, connections with others. So in your finances, pay attention to that within your partnerships or connections, okay? You have there is some illusion and fantasy and daydreams or wishful thinking surrounding that. So if you've got potential new opportunities and are really excited about that, then this is saying, okay, well, be cautious about some of those choices, okay? And the next card that I get, yeah, is the Devil energy, Capricorn energy. So this tells me is beware of what can actually burden you, okay? So, especially within your finances, guys. So, there's some sort of burden or something that you feel bondage to. So whatever choice that you make sure it's something that you want to, you want to continuously, work on and to move forward and stick with and not just jump, right? So make sure it's not toxic or bad for you. Make sure it's not something, read each over the contracts very, very, succinctly. I mean, really look at every, dot your I's and cross your T's and look at everything before you sign some sort of contract or scenario. Okay, that's going to be very, very key in the process, because you don't want to get involved into something that is not going to be good for you. Okay, so whether it is feeling trapped in a job or blaming colleagues for self-sabotage of something, or this could be even just bad financial habits. Watch out for the illusion of something that this is about. Yeah, that's what it's about doing. Okay, so if you can't, it's also an indulgence in luxury living. So kind of watch that if you can, if you need to. Okay, you know who you are. That might not be for everyone. Okay, we've got lots of millionaires, multi-millionaires, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 figures. I mean, you know what that is. So, but in any event, that's what's coming through here. Anything else that's coming out for you here? What do we get? The Hermit card. Yeah, you're going within. You're taking a careful look at something. All right. So the Hermit card is Virgo energy. Virgo, this is about being analytical about the scenario. So being strong, but also being analytical, with the Hermit card. So keep in mind about that, guys. That's what I'm getting. Okay. So be careful, go within, be analytical, see the bigger picture. And that's what I'm getting. I'm seeing what else comes out for your finances. What else do we get? What comes out for your finances? Wow. Be open to do what it is that you love to do. Some of you might like to travel, okay? Be open to whatever it is that you want to do. For some of you, maybe you need to go on a vacation of some sort. Within this month, it's calling you. Okay. Anything else in terms of your finances? Wow. Some of you haven't been speaking up, like I just talked about, and need to. Okay. Oh, that's funny how that's coming out here right now. But yeah, so some of you might need to speak up a little bit. All right. So if you haven't been, that is saying that you might want to, go ahead and do that. All right. So it's a time to do that. Yeah. So, and you know what that is. So maybe it's speak up saying, hey, I need some sort of vacation. I need a break for a moment here. Right. So this is calling you to be authentic in your communication. Okay. And this is going to really open you up. Okay. It'll open you up into better connections with others. And, yeah, you don't, and when you're honest with yourself, people can be honest or more honest with you. Okay. So express your emotions. Don't stuff them. If you're feeling maybe out of control, or maybe that you need, maybe there's been some cut off communication, stop the battle between your head and heart and allow your ego to step aside and have your heart speak. Okay, so speak up about something. Something needs to be speaked up. Share you've spoken up about I don't know. Share your feelings. Don't water it down. Share your feelings. Be kind, right? Because others want to know. It's not about having you against them or this person against this person. It's coming together in unity and compromising is what it is. That's what I'm getting. It's not, yeah, it's more about, coming together. So that's what I'm getting. What does Spirit want you to know in terms of your finances? You need to speak up about something. Ask the questions that are necessary. New moon. Ooh, you guys, we've got a new moon in April that falls in, what is it? Aries, and I believe it's on the 20th. Shoot, guys, when is it? It's on the 20th, April 20th. New moon in Aries. It wants you. There's a new promise of a new moon. So you've got something that's happening here. You guys, this is pretty powerful. So there's a promise of something new. It could be, I tell you guys, I'm getting a vacation, perhaps with you and another person. All right. But I get a new moon. There's a promise of a new moon that brings forth new intentions and brings forth new realities for yourself. So within your finances, it's an opportunity to I think that maybe it's to launch a project of some sort, guys, a promise of something, a new project, a new relationship. You're renewing something, and something that has been put aside for a later date, you're renewing it. Like your intention and willingness to allow a full cycle to complete itself is going to allow you to manifest this. You're going to be able to do that, but you have to put in the action to realize this idea. So if you've got an idea to make some money, guys, it's saying there's a big promise here. Okay. And that's what I'm getting. Okay. You can plant that seed, and then it's going to be able to emerge from your subconscious and into your full awareness. And if you don't know what it is yet, that's what's going to happen. This is what I feel that's coming through for you. Wow. Anything from the numerology cards that we get. So it's a promise, a new moon, a promise. Wow, maybe you can get a promise. I don't know, it could be even relationship. Nature, okay? Focus on nature and getting out. Connect with spirit in your source, regarding, and ask for help and guidance if you need it. And this is, use the rhythms of nature to help you in this process. Nature doesn't rush things. Nature, has its seasons. And everything always happens, right? It always comes, it always happens and comes. Winter, spring, summer, fall always happen. There's not a need to rush it, right? It always completes what it does. So this is what I'm getting. Now, what's coming up? You could be a relationship change for some of you in your finances. A relationship between, I don't know, your banks or someone that you work with, or someone that could even be love, guys. I got to point that out there. Could be a relationship change. In any event, but it's focus. I'm trying to focus, specifically on finances there. Now, what would we get in your life? Well, we get the Emperor energy, and this is Aries energy. All right, this is building on solid ground. So this is focusing in on being grounded. This focuses on your private life. So really being grounded and being able to put something, create a strong, solid foundation. Okay, this could be a boss that you could be working with, or it could be that you're building a strong foundation in your own business. That could be the case as well. All right. And that's what I'm getting. So I think there's a really positive opportunity for you here. So the Emperor is like really that male energy. So this is like the to-do. So that's more of that masculine energy. So that could be something you guys might be taking on that energy. And it could mean also that you're creating processes and structures, in terms of your work or discipline, and getting a mentor. But, even if it pertains to some of your money too, guys, as well, you're being disciplined in that. But I get that you are building a strong, solid foundation. There's rebirth. There is an opportunity for a new moon. You're speaking up, and you are being able to move forward. And I get something about you thinking about something. So the Four of Cups has you thinking about something here. So it could be that you are, I don't know, maybe that you are thinking about this strong, solid foundation. It might have to do with a job. And so it could be that maybe there's lack of, maybe you feel, this is about putting a foundation in a job. And this could also be focusing in on other people and what they have. So maybe you're envious of others of what they had and feeling disillusioned. But I'm telling you here, I think that you feel melancholy, maybe a little bit of boredom. Are you bored with what you're doing right now, Leo? Because you may want to put something on strong foundation. Maybe you're bored with your love life or a lack of excitement in a relationship. And this is saying is that there are opportunities that are coming towards you. But it's almost as if that with the Four of Cups, that one shuts themselves off from that. I'm sorry, guys, it's upstairs, something they're doing upstairs. But in any event, this could be getting hurt or rejected, okay? Maybe that there was a hurt or rejection of the past in a work field or in a job, and hence you're kind of unsure whether to move forward with that. And that could have been with, a boss that maybe calls you back and says, hey, I want you to come back to work. Or this could be that maybe about a last something else that you have done that maybe didn't happen the way you wanted to, and so you're looking at that. But this is maybe that you are feeling dissatisfied with the routine, and you're unmotivated and stuck in a rut, in terms of developing a strong, solid foundation. Let's get out what else we need. You need to change something up. Let's just take a look at this. What do we have? Let me do it this way. Let's take a look. Give me a little bit more. What else do we have for Leo here in their life area here? Face your shadow. It's almost like you're supposed to do what you fear, okay? This is about face your shadow, in a certain situation. So, whoa, guys. Let's take a look at what else we get. What else do we get here? What do we get? Be of service. Some of you could be focusing in on helping others. Maybe that you do some sort of, healing, spiritual work, but also maybe some sort of service where you help others, that you're of service to others. Could be nonprofit, as well. But yeah, this is that's what this is saying. Be of service. So, ooh, this is beautiful, guys. Maybe that you are, face your shadow, be of service to others. It's like this is what I get, guys. If you're afraid to do something, this is saying is that if you focus on servicing others and the benefit that others will get from that, it makes it easier. It almost makes it easier for you to overcome any sort of fear. Okay, so, but that's what I'm getting. There's an opportunity that really wants to reveal itself. And yeah, don't be so fixed on your needs. Get fixed on others' needs, all right? Because it's saying that there could be a little insensitivity to the needs of others, and that causes unnecessary stress and I don't know, some sort of barrier between you and another person, or you and people around you, because it's that frustration that it is. So the opportunity is for you to heal in your shadow is at hand at this moment, okay? So this is saying is that organize, recognize your shadow, take responsibility for it, and that that what it's afflicting on you and others, and there's nothing, really needs for you to focus on self-love. Focus on self-love, guys. Accept your shadow self with love. See it like a wounded child and be able to give it a lot of love and support, okay? Believe in your goodness and your ability to let love in is what's coming through. Anything else that wants to come through for you? I'm going to pull a shadow card on you guys here. I don't do this for everyone. I just kind of do it when it really needs to, but it's coming out for your areas. Let's take a look what this is. What do we get? Resentful. Think loving thoughts for the person or yourself that you resent. It's restricting your emotional happiness. Just what we talked about, right? Ooh, so I get some sort of resentful. Like, remember when I said, and I don't typically say that either, and that could be the case, okay? So focus in and then make good decisions. For some of you, I get, don't rely too heavily on another person for your sense of self-worth. Just focus on giving yourself more self-love. All right. What is Spirit's advice for you here? What is Spirit's advice for you in your life? Stillness. Ooh, I like this one here. That's like stopping for a moment and getting still to kind of count, just get your bearings straight a little bit. This is about going within. It's about silence. Okay, about silence. You got to slow down once in a while, Leo, is what this is saying. Slow down once in a while. Get away from your regular surroundings that are distracting you and the tranquility that you need right now. I mean, this is pure stillness, right? Because when you're in this stillness, it's you need to get out from your normal environments. For some of you, you've been in an environment that has got a lot of more than the typical. Some of you might live in the city. Some of you might live where there's a lot more noise around you. Okay, and you're gonna realize that getting away for a moment and then being able to bring that in with you and have it with you at all times, that stillness, regardless of the environment. But sometimes it takes getting away to be able to bring that back home to you. So you can experience that stillness sensation with good breathing, with meditation, like real conscious breathing. But just pause for a moment and be still, because it looks like life has really sped up considerably, and this is saying is that you can get you so bogged down by the technology and all the information that's being thrown at us, especially now in this world. You don't have to be prisoner of that you can find the stillness within you. And it starts with the breath. Okay, it starts with the breath there first, guys. Okay, no need to hurry up. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting. It's going to relax your mind, but it's also going to bring awareness to your senses and help you understand things a lot more clearly or think clearly. Okay. Anything else that wants to come out? What do we get? Creativity. Focus on your creativity. Ooh, some of you might starting a new project, right? So there's a new project that could be started as well, or creativity in your communication. So maybe you're involving creativity in your communication and having more confidence. Threes are about communication. Yellow is the solar plexus chakra. Some of you could have a new creative way of speaking. All right. And that's what I get. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Note your comments, like, and subscribe. Have a beautiful April 2022, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.